Everything you see, every river that flows, every planet that spins, every heartbeat that keeps you alive, is part of one unbroken rhythm. The universe is never still. Even when it looks silent, atoms tremble, stars rotate, time itself unfolds like a pulse. But what if motion isn't just the result of energy? What if motion is the reason anything exists at all? Welcome to Mattermosaic, piecing together the universe, one discovery at a time. Today, we're exploring the hidden mechanics that keep everything, from your footsteps to galaxies, in motion. Because to understand motion is to understand the universe's most fundamental conversation. Between energy and resistance, force and form, change and time, motion feels effortless. You throw a ball, the wind blows, a planet spins. But look closer, and motion becomes a paradox. Why does anything start moving at all? And once it does, why does it ever stop? For centuries, philosophers thought motion required constant push. It took Isaac Newton, watching a simple apple fall, to see something deeper. Objects don't need a push to keep moving. They need a reason to stop. That insight changed everything. Motion isn't fragile, it's natural. Stillness isn't the default state of matter. Motion is. Every movement in the universe, from the drift of clouds to the orbit of the moon, is a ripple of that truth. The laws of motion aren't just equations. They're nature's grammar, the rules that write the story of existence. Behind every motion lies a balance, an eternal conversation between force and resistance. Push a door, and it pushes back. That's not failure. That's equilibrium. Every wheel that turns, every bridge that holds, every orbit that lasts is built on that same principle. Motion lives in the tension between change and stability. When you walk, your foot pushes the ground, and the ground pushes back, propelling you forward. Your bones act as levers, your muscles as engines, your tendons as springs. You are, quite literally, a moving machine built from cosmic design. The same geometry that governs planets and pendulums shapes every step you take. Even our inventions mimic that harmony. The wheel turns because we learned how to dance with friction instead of fighting it. Engines run by controlling explosions, releasing energy and rhythm. A bridge stands because motion doesn't disappear. It transfers from weight into stress, from tension into stability. Everything mechanical is just the universe's laws, rearranged by human hands. But motion doesn't come free. Every moving object surrenders something. Energy becomes heat, friction steals speed, resistance slows progress. It's a quiet law of reality. Motion always costs. Yet that cost gives motion meaning. Without resistance, there's no control. Without friction, no direction. In the same way that gravity keeps planets from flying apart, the obstacles we face give our own journeys shape. Even in stillness, motion hides. Atoms vibrate, electrons orbit, quantum fields flicker. Absolute rest doesn't exist. Not in matter, not in life. The universe itself began in motion and has never stopped expanding since. Look around. Trees sway in wind. Oceans pulse with tides. Clouds form and vanish. The Earth spins once every 24 hours, orbits the sun every year, and drifts through the galaxy at nearly 500,000 miles per hour. We feel still only because we're moving with everything else. Stillness is an illusion, a beautiful one, created by shared motion. Motion, then, isn't just physical. It's the story of change, of time unfolding. Every sunrise is a product of rotation. Every heartbeat a conversion of chemistry into movement. Every moment a transaction of energy between what is and what's about to be. And in that sense, motion is memory. Every movement, no matter how small, carries the past within it. The forces that began it, the energy that sustains it, the friction that will end it. To move is to participate in the universe's memory, to be part of a story that started 13.8 billion years ago and hasn't paused once. The same patterns repeat at every scale. The spinning of galaxies mirrors the turning of wheels. The tension in a bridge echoes the pull between atoms. The flutter of a bird's wings follows the same principles that shape the orbit of moons. Mechanics is the poetry of repetition, nature's way of saying that no movement ever stands alone. And perhaps that's why motion feels so familiar to us. It's not just something we observe, it's something we are. Every cell in your body moves with microscopic purpose. Every neuron fires an electric rhythm. Even thought itself is motion, energy pulsing through networks of possibility. The human mind is the most intricate machine motion ever built, and it runs on the same principles as the cosmos that made it. Energy flows, motion follows, and meaning emerges. It's a simple chain, yet it defines everything from a falling pebble to a supernova. Motion and mechanics aren't just about gears and gravity. They're about how the universe expresses intention. When something moves, it's telling you that energy has found direction. Every motion, however small, is purpose made visible. The beauty of mechanics is that it's honest. No motion exists without cause. No energy is lost. It only changes form. When a pendulum slows, its energy becomes warmth in the air. When a car brakes, its motion turns to heat in the wheels. When a star dies, its collapse releases new light into space. Nothing is wasted. In motion, death and creation are the same process seen from two directions, and yet motion also teaches humility. Every system, no matter how perfect, eventually runs down. Friction, drag, decay, these are the universe's reminders that motion has limits. But within those limits lies grace. A pendulum that never stopped would be endless, but lifeless. What makes motion meaningful is that it fades. Its beauty lies in the slowing, the whisper of energy returning to rest. Still somewhere, something always moves. Even when a planet cools, its orbit continues. Even when a heart stops, the atoms within it keep vibrating. Motion never truly ends, it only changes form. It is persistence disguised as transformation. The more we learn about motion, the more we see its reflection in ourselves. We move forward, we stumble, we adapt. We transfer energy between hope and doubt, effort and rest, creation and loss. Our lives follow the same mechanical poetry as the world around us. Acceleration, resistance, momentum, and finally, release. To live is to move through forces greater than ourselves and find balance among them. The next time you see a pendulum swing or a leaf drift to the ground, remember, that motion isn't random. It's part of a universal pattern, the same rhythm that drives planets through space and blood through veins. Motion is the signature of existence, the pulse of time itself, because the universe doesn't rest, and neither do we. Every thought, every dream, every discovery is a kind of movement, pushing us toward understanding. The same way a planet spins without stopping, our curiosity keeps turning, reaching for new ideas, new worlds, new meanings. In the end, motion isn't just about change, it's about connection, a bridge between the smallest vibration and the grandest orbit. It's the proof that we're all part of something that never truly stands still. This is Mattermosaic, piecing together the universe one discovery at a time. If this journey sparked your curiosity, leave a like, share it with someone who loves science, and tell us what motion means to you. And remember, in every still moment, the universe is still moving, and so are you.